Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. You're back with another reaction. We're checking out Def Leppard Photograph. This was one of the many suggestions I received after reacting to some other Def Leppard tracks. Let's check it out.
I'm out of love, out of love. Got a photograph, picture of passing you. You're too much. You're the only one I wanna touch. I see your face every time I dream. Open page and magazine. So loud, please, so far from me. You're all I want. Look what you have done to this rock and roll sound. Look what you've done.
Hey, great song. Love the vocals. That's Joe Elliott, right? Still learning the names, but it has a higher pitch with that grain in it. The combination of that is really awesome, especially when it's contrasted with the harmonies there. That's kind of my favorite part when they were singing Photograph together and then his vocals came in. The passing of the baton, almost it's really a nice contrast, like these soft harmonies with that higher pitch rock and roll voice there. It was really nice. that part, every time they did that, it was like, oh yeah, this is awesome. Great rhythm guitars too, with a cool solo and great drumming. Some cowbell too. Did I hear that correctly? And this was before Rick Allen's accident. Then, uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. A video is alluding to some darker stuff is with the lyrics too. You know, the lyrics, you can have a photograph of somebody and you're kind of obsessed with them, or that's the only thing you have. And of course, in fantasy, it might become bigger than it actually is, or you're just looking at a picture of someone you love. But here, it's more alluding to celebrities. We have the Marilyn Monroe look-alike here, but any celebrity, they're always shrouded in mystique, and the media makes them look bigger or larger than life and wild and free, and people get obsessed with them. And sometimes it takes a darker turn, with stalking, even going to attacking and killing people. And here it seems like passion killer, almost like a serial killer. So it's great storytelling, but also there's emotion in it that we've all felt when looking at a photograph. To If it's something unattainable, it doesn't even have to be a person. Could be a picture of a destination you want to travel to, or some type of car that you would love to get, and you look at it, ah, you know, and you're kind of in awe, and perhaps you can become obsessed with it for a little while, trying to attain it, or just sulking a little bit that you don't have it. And we've all had it. We're not above these things. And in that case, it's very relatable. Of course, the serial killing. Hey, I'm not trying to confess to anything here, but that's of course a little less relatable. But I love it. It's great storytelling. Yeah, yeah, man, man. It just reminded me of a thing, and this is so I'm ranting again. Hey, stick to the music. When I was a kid, and it wasn't a photograph, but we had this bicycle shop, 5 minutes and from my house, and I used to go look at the bicycles like every day. Head out there and just look at the prices that I couldn't afford, try to save up some money, and I would go there. And by the end, I could afford one of them, but I actually wanted the one that cost more, but it was unattainable, so I had to kind of settle for another one. I could go another year of saving, but I just couldn't, but I remember going there every day. It wasn't a photograph, but it was kind of, that obsession that they're talking about, in a different way, a little less harmful. You're all I want, my fantasy, this bicycle, bro. Damn. And it was stolen like 2 years after. You know how it goes, huh? These, wait till I find them. Oh, look at this intense, smoldering look here. Mm. Yeah, this is a great song. Definitely putting this one on the playlist. Thank you for steering me in this direction. If you have any other suggestions, let me know. Hope to see you there. Goodbye.